Now, number 5 is mosaic. Yan, mukhang mahihirapan yata yung G-Connect natin ngayon. Ang dami nito. Just be patient kasi kailangan ko ibigay ito para makita natin kung saan tayo nanggagaling. Ano? The Mosaic Covenant was a conditional one that God made between Himself and Moses. You can see this or found this in Exodus 20. Yan, in Exodus 20, 1 to 31. Exodus 21 to 31 and 18. No? This covenant contains the commandments. Alam niyo po yung 10 commandments? Yung 10 commandments. Sino nakasunod ng 10 commandments? Alam niyo po ba kung bakit we need a Savior? Because we cannot follow the commandment. Yun po yung reason niya. To bring us to the end of ourselves so that we can call God. Kaya alam nyo, simula nung pumasok yung grace teaching sa church in these last days, nung pumasok yung grace teaching, maraming churches na merong 10 commandments sa wall nila, pinapinturahan nila, kasi wala naman makasunod talaga. Wala makasunod. That's why we need a Savior. We need a Savior. Siya ang tumupad para sa atin. Alam niyo pa, ang nakakatakot dito, ganito. Masunod mo yung 9 and a half, hindi 9. Masunod mo yung 9, sumablay ka sa isa. Ang sabi ng salita ng Diyos, wala na lahat yun. Sablay ka na sa lahat. Alam niyo yung laro sa, ang tawag diyan, yung mga, pag nagpupunta tayo sa mall, yung dinadala natin yung mga anak natin, yung Tom's World. Mga something like that. Alam niyo yung parang may magnet? Di ba? Ang yabang mo, andiyan ka na. Pagdating, mga kapiraso na lang, sumabit ka pa, balik ka ulit. Ganun yun. Akala mo, kaya mong sundin. The reason why God gave the 10 Commandments is it's like a mirror. Nakita natin yung ating sarili sa salamin pag meron tayong dumi sa mukha. Pero hindi mo kukunin yung mirror para ikis-kis sa mukha, di ba? Hindi mo kailangan kunin yon. Ibig sabihin, the law cannot make us righteous. No, hindi tayo ginagawa ng batas na matuwid sa harapan ng Panginoon. So, Mosaic Covenant was a conditional one that God made between Himself and Moses. So, this covenant contains the commandments that God gave to the Israelites for uncovering God's will and governing the people. Alam nyo, isa pa sa kanilang kinagalit ng Panginoon, pagbaba ni Moses. With pride, sinabi niya, we will do everything God said to do. Ibig sabihin, lahat ng sinabi ng Panginoon, gagawin namin yan. Ayun, sablay. Sablay lahat. The more na nangangako ka, the more na hindi mo na natutupad. So, in Christian theology, the term for Mosaic Covenant, which are commandments, ordinances, and judgment, expired. Listen, bibigyan natin ng diin ito. The covenant, the Moses Covenant, or Mosaic Covenant, which are the commandments, ordinances, and judgments. Tingnan niyo yung word expired on the cross when Jesus died for the sins of men, which started the new covenant. Yung 10 Commandments daw, nag-end when Jesus died on the cross. Because that starts of a new covenant. Romans 10:14. Alam niyo, minsan nasa isang seminar ako, about the grace of God. Meron doon meron dun na galit na umattend ng seminar because we talk about the Ten Commandments. Ito nga, napapag-usapan to, that when Jesus Christ died, He ended the law, no? Ibig sabihin, tumigil na yung Ten Commandments because Jesus Christ died on the cross. Alam niyo, pinipilit niya yung Ten Commandments. Kailangan daw malaman ito ng mga tao. No? Malaman ito ng mga tao. Alam niyo, the more you focus on the Ten Commandments, the more guilt that you have. Kasi wala naman talaga makasunod. Galit na galit siya na kailangan daw ituro sa mga tao. Alam niyo, sabi ni Paul sa Ten Commandments, that is the ministry of death. The ministry of death. Narinig ko ang isang kwento. Sabi niya, Pastor, i-connect daw niya ito kasi the Ten Commandments stirs up the flesh inside us. Minsan daw, nagmi-meeting sila. Tagal-tagal lang nga daw nila nagmi-meeting eh. Smoker kasi ito dati. Tagal-tagal lang nila nagmi-meeting. Pagbalik niyang ganon, nakita niya, no smoking. Sabi niya, Pastor, the moment I read, sabi niya, yung nakapaskil na no smoking, suddenly, a desire to smoke. Nakuha niyo yung sabihin. Hinari yan, wet pain. Wet pain. Anong ginagawa natin? Hinari, wet pain. Hinari, nakita mo, wet pain. Wet. Nasubukan niya na yan? Ganun ang ginagawa ng Ten Commandments sa atin. It stirs up the flesh inside us. Wet pain. Wet pain. Pasalamat tayo. Wala na tayo dyan. No? Romans 10:14, for Christ has already accomplished the purpose for which the law was given. As a result, all who believe in Him are made right with God. We were made right with God not because of the law, but because of Jesus Christ. But because of Jesus Christ. Number 6. The land covenant. In other version, ang tawag nila rito is the Palestinian covenant. The land covenant is this. Sa inyo minsan, yung iba sa inyo ngayon lang ito na narinig, but this is one of the covenants of God. The details of the land covenant are given in Deuteronomy 30, no? Deuteronomy 30. You can read that. Makikita niyo doon the promise, no? This is the na pinangako ng Panginoon sa Israelita na magkakaroon sila ng sariling lupa, no? So some people have referred to this covenant as the Palestinian covenant. However, the Bible does not refer to the covenant in that manner. So here, makikita ninyo, God makes an unconditional promise to the Israelites that He will give them land of their own. Alam niyo po ba yung mga Hudyo, wala silang land talaga? Wala silang land. Kaya nga sila travel ng travel. Alam niyo, narinig niyo na yung term na wandering Jew? No, kasi wala talaga silang lugar eh. But God promised them, I will give you your own land. I will give you your own land. So, this covenant also includes a provision that when the land given to that nation, no, the people will all be once united in serving God, and their enemies will be destroyed. If I'm not mistaken, 1948, no? When the world recognized the state of Israel. 1940. Napakabata pa ng nation of Israel, no? I think tayo, 1898, nang tayo ay nagkaroon ng sariling kasarinlan, sila 1948, no? 1948 lang sila naging bansa. Alam nyo, I read this in an article, Israel, no? The country of Israel was so thankful, no, that the Philippines was one of the who signed, no, na para maging nation, no? Nation sila. And alam niyo yung Yolanda, after ng Yolanda, the first country na lumapag doon sa Yolanda victims, no? Where's that nga ba? Sa ano yung lugar na nasa Tacloban, where the Israel, no? Sila yung unang-una na nandoon. Because sabi niya, we have a lot of parang gratitude, no, to the Philippines because isa daw tayo sa pumirma para maging bansa. They are so thankful, no, na tayo ay kanilang tayo ay lumagda para maging bansa sila, no? Because this is the promise of God to them na magkakaroon sila ng sarili nilang ng bayan, no? Sarili nilang bansa. Ezekiel 36:24. Alam niyo nung bago ma-form yung nation of Israel, tinawag nila lahat ng Hudyo sa iba-ibang dako, no? Alam ko during the time of Manuel Quezon, he opened our country to the refugees, no, of Nazi war, no? Noong time ni Hitler, inopen niya yung country natin at umampun tayo ng maraming mga Hudyo. And after that, nung bukas na yung kanilang country, they have their own country, they have their own nation. Pumunta na sila doon, umalis na sila rito at nakita-kita sila doon. So Ezekiel 30:24, for I will take out, sabi rito, this is the prophecy of Ezekiel, sabi niya, for I will take you out of the nations, I will gather you from all the countries and bring you back into your own land. Kaya pag nanonood kayo ng mga, kunyari, History Channel, pag napanood niyo yung Exodus nila, no? Yung Exodus nila, grabe, from different countries, fulfilling the prophecy of Israel. At nakita nyo, ang dami nila, they tend their land, inayos nila yung bansa nila. Alam nyo, napaka yabong ng bansang Israel because the hand of God was with them.